today we are leaving Wales. We're driving through the Snowdonia National Park in Wales. We are heading to Nantwich in Cheshire, England. There, we've arrived in Nantwich in England. We're staying at the Crown Hotel. There it is, we parked in the back. That cost £2.20 to park for 4 hours. And that'll cost me another £4 to park overnight. Bit of work happening, but this is the laneway leading up to the hotel. So this is inside the Crown Hotel. This is the bar. It's 450 years old, this place. Look how wonky that column is there. Look at the walls, I don't know if you can see it. The walls are winky wonky and bulging out. This is upstairs on the way to the rooms. The floor is winky wonky. You can't see that, but it actually, from here, slopes down. It's not supposed to. And look at this. So you can see the stairs. It's completely sunk. It's about a foot lower at that corner than it is that corner, completely sloped that way. It's crazy. And then if you look, the stairs are all twisting the other way. Here's the gateway out of the Crown, leading onto the Nantwich main shopping street. That's the outside of the Crown Hotel. From the front, very historic building in this town. I love the black and white buildings, the really old buildings. They look super cool. Beautiful old church in the middle of Nantwich. The Red Cow pub, beautiful looking building. Again, look at this building. What a shame it's boarded up and closed. There's another great building, all wiggly woggly. Got the Crown in from this angle, from the other way. Looks even more lopsided. Well, today we are leaving Nantwich. We are on our way to Venetian Marina on the canal network. We are picking up a narrowboat and we are taking a 1-week trip up and down the canals around the Nantwich and Chester area. Almost at the marina. Just pull up and let this tractor go by. And here we are, Venetian Marina. Where we collect the boat. Okay, that's the car parked up for the week. So quiet, you can hear, if I whisper, you can hear a pin drop around here. Should be some peaceful night's sleep on the canals. So here's the waterfront at the marina. There is the canal. Right there is the boat. She's called Lady Isabella. That's the boat we're taking out for a week. And we're heading that way. Just going to check in and get my brief orientation done. And we should be good. We are experienced because we did, a couple of years ago, we did 10 days, 104 locks and a lot of miles on these canals. So yeah, we got quite a bit of experience, so it shouldn't be too much of a orientation session for me, I hope. Loading up the gear. Let's see where Rhonda is. Ahoy! How's it going down there?
It's good. How are you? Hi.
Good.
Just loading the fridge.
Good. It's very wobbly, I can feel the water moving.
Me too.
Anyway, let's get this lot loaded. This the second wheelbarrow load. And there's the boat. We're ready to go. We're going to tie off, unplug the electrical, and away we go.
And we're off. Bridge 5. Captain Glen.
And there's the first bridge. Navigated.
Perfectly.
We never even touched the sides.
Like you've done this before or something.
Right?
How beautiful is that? That's now for the next 7 nights.
There seems to be a lot of canal boats on the water.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, we have just arrived at our first lock. So we've pulled into the side of the canal. Almost fell in the water then. Tied up the boat with the centre rope. There she is, Lady Isabella. And Glen's driving, which means Rhonda is the lock operator. So she's headed up there to operate the locks. There's a boat just gone in, heading our way. So the lock's going to empty to let him go down. And then we're going to have to wait for it to fill up. Rhonda will have to refill the lock before we can sail into it. What do you think about the new boating hat? This is the new captain's hat for the narrowboat. When in England, wear an English hat. So the trick is, when Rhonda gives me the signal, I have to steer our almost 60 feet long boat up the canal a short ways and through that narrow gateway into the lock with about 12 inches either side to spare. So Rhonda is now just setting the lock. What she's doing there with a crank handle, she's allowing water from this side of the lock to flow into the lock, and it will bring the lock water level up to the same level as this side of the canal, and then we'll drive in once it's ready. Expertly sailed the boat into the lock. You see the water is at the same level as that side of the canal. And now what Rhonda's doing, she's opening the sluice gate at the other end, because the canal down there is a few feet lower down there. And then you'll slowly see the boat start to drop. If I go at the level of the walkway here, you'll see us dropping. See you later. There we go. Down we go. It's quite fast actually. It's good technology for the age of the canals, you know, when these were first built. Quite ingenious the way you can get a boat to go up and down hills using this system of locks. There we are, we're just about down. Rhonda's still up there. Rhonda! And then once we're fully down, we're still dropping a little bit. You can see now behind us the gate. The water from the upper level of the canal pouring in there. Obviously they're not watertight, these old oak gates. And you can see we don't have much room either side. There's maybe only 6 inches actually either side. Yeah, 6 inches either side of the boat. So I think I did pretty well driving the boat in here without touching the walls. And Rhonda's now going to open the lock gates for me. And out we go. There's a boat waiting to go through the other way. What I got to do now, of course, Rhonda's stuck at the lock. I'm through. I've got to pull up and pick up Rhonda. There she is. So I'll just pull up here, dock at the side of the canal, and grab Rhonda, let her get back on board. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Driving.
Yay! This is the front of the boat, another bedroom. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So there's a bridge coming up. These bridges, they're pretty narrow underneath. There's only, again, about 6 inches to 8 inches either side of the boat. You've got to aim for the small gap. You don't get the whole width of the bridge underneath because, of course, there's a tow path that used to be used for the old canal boats when they were towed by horses. So the tow path is on one half of the bridge, leaving a small narrow channel on the other half. So it can be a bit tricky. So slow the boat down. This one's on a curve as well, so it's double difficult. Basically, slow the boat down and aim for the gap. We should hopefully be okay. You can see on that side 6 inches to spare, that's all. But we've got to keep turning because we're on a bend as well.
Ooh, that's close! Oh, and he cleared it! Wow!
There's the bridge.
Well done, Captain.
I know. Oh, let me get out of the way, there's a boat coming. We decided we'd done enough for today, so we moored up for the night. That's where we'll stay tonight. That's the view. All tied up, and now we get time to relax. You can see the pin at the front. I hammered a pin in there. It's gone a little bit slack, but we tied up at the front, and we are tied up at the back here. And we know we're allowed to stay here because along the canal you've got these signs, so wherever it says mooring, it gives you a time limit if there is one, and an arrow to where you can moor. So we can moor for 48 hours this side of that post. But we're only staying for the night, so that's okay. And of course, the only time I'm going to have a pint of beer at the helm, there you go, the helm, and that's the tiller, I've now learnt, is when we're moored up and I'm not boating anymore. So I'm enjoying, now we're moored up, a pint of English John Smith's ale. Beautiful. I'm feeding the ducks, so there's a mother and babies over there, look. They're following mum, but she don't come too close. There you go. Look, she's guiding the babies in. Isn't that cool?
How cute is that?
Last one.
Last one.
There you go.
There you go,
That's
guys.
it, duckies.
Have a nice swim in the sunshine.